All right, what's popping, people? Welcome in. This is Big Bear here from Nation.com, back here with another video. And guys, welcome to NFL Week 18 predictions. Can't believe it, oh man! I can't believe this is already the Week 18. We're already here at this point in the season. This is the last week of football for us to be predicting here. So I can't believe it that we're already here at this point during the NFL season. But hey, it is what it is. Um, so yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like I said, kind of crazy that we're already at this point during the season. But you know what? Like I said, it is what it is, and we just have to go from there. So like I said, if you guys haven't already, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure to join the Discord. All love is appreciated here. We're here with the pick show on Thursday. Cause like I said, the NFL games don't start until Saturday. There's a lot of playoff scenarios that we need to talk about. There is some games that I'll tell you guys what the deal is because I know all the deals, all the scenarios. I'll mainly talk about that in the analytics video. Make sure that will be tomorrow. So come check us out. The analytics video will be tomorrow. We're gonna break everything down for you guys. I got you guys covered on that. So just a FYI, that will be out tomorrow. But make sure you just come join us tonight for live as well. Me and the guys gonna hop on here. We're gonna do this a Fortnite stream. I already scheduled it down. If you guys look in the live section, I already scheduled out for that stream to start a little bit later today. So make sure you guys definitely go check that out. We always laugh our ass off every single time. It's a lot of fun, so make sure you guys go check it out. But anyway, week 18, like I said, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys hit that like, subscribe button. Make sure you guys can join the Discord, and make sure you guys also follow me on Twitch. Both links will be in the description. If you join the Discord, you guys will stay notified whenever I stream or go live. So I suggest you to go doing that because that link is in the description. And make sure you guys go join the Twitch just because if you guys want to join in any if you guys want to join in any of our streams down there, we will stream the Xbox streams. Will be on there. So if you guys like tonight, the Xbox stream will be on there tonight. So if you guys want to join us on there, you guys are more than welcome to. Make sure you hit that link subscription. I don't have a lot of followers right now on Twitch because I just created my Twitch account, but I really do appreciate it if you guys would go follow me down there. We have like 7 or 8 followers right now, so we're trying to get that up to a mouse my subscribers. I know we have a lot of work to do, but make sure you guys come join us. Make sure you guys go follow me. Like I said, the link to that will be in the description as well. All right, without further ado, let's go ahead and get it rolling here. Let's go check out the picks leaderboard here. We have 1 week left, and it's kind of crazy here. Like I said, we got 1 week left. This is what the leaderboard looks like this week. Me and Nate are still tied. We're still at 186. If you guys haven't checked out the Picksum ESPN thing, it said I did take the Saints, but I said last week in the Alex video, I said I was gonna take the Raiders if Derek Carr and Alvin Kamara wasn't playing, and they both ended up not playing. So that's why I ended up going with the Raiders in that one. So just FYI, just to let you guys know, I kind of made a little mistake there, but it's what it is. So we got the B in second place right there, 10 games behind. So everybody else is just kind of below us. So I think it's just me and Nate battling it out for the win. We'll see if we have different picks this week. Like I said, Nate is my biggest competition right now. So we will see if that result in a tie or um, or we'll go for the win. I'm not sure. I'll have my final answers for my picks tomorrow because I don't know who's playing at the moment. So I could switch my picks. Like I said, my final answers will be in the analytics video tomorrow. So just in case I do change picks, make sure you guys go watch that. Make sure that anybody can switch. Um, so yeah, just FYI, that's what they say. Look below. That's what the leaderboard looks like going into this week and the final week of the season. Like I said, we will be back for the playoffs. We're gonna do playoff. We're gonna have a playoff pick show as well, and then we're gonna have a playoff analytics video as well. So don't worry, we still got you guys covered. Even though this is the end of the regular season, we will still be here. I'm not sure if everybody here is gonna be back for the playoffs. I don't know. We will see, um, but yeah, that's where we have for the leaderboard going into week 18. So like I said, I do appreciate all of you guys up here on the screen for playing this year. It's been a lot of fun. Hopefully we get majority of you guys back next year, because it's gonna be very fun. We will do this again next season. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get it to our first game here. We got Cleveland taking on against the Baltimore Ravens. The Browns look awful right now, and I think that's just plain and simple. The Browns, they do not look like a good football team at all. I mean, the Browns, they're struggling to produce offense. Now, here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you guys this. There is a deal associated with every single game. So if you guys want to know the deal for this game, here's the deal. The Browns, nothing. The Browns have nothing to do with this. The Browns doesn't have to do anything part of the deal. Here's the deal. It does have to go with the Ravens though. So here's the deal. If the Ravens win this game, they lock up the 3 spot. They're the favorites right now. If they win this game, they will lock the division and they'll secure the 3 seed because they can't go any higher. If they do lose, they give Pittsburgh a shot to win the division. So that's gonna be pretty interesting. And then if they fall and lose that game, if they lose and Pittsburgh wins, they will fall to the 5 seed. So that's just a scenario about that. Um, so yeah, a lot of things on the line here for the Ravens, not so much for the Browns. Like I said, the Browns, I don't know what to think about the Cleveland Browns right now. But so that's what the deal about this game. There's really nothing about this one, but we will see. So let's see if we got here. Everybody, okay, all right, damn, okay. We're starting off with a guarantee. Everybody here is taking the Ravens, and that's kind of understandable because, like I said, the Browns are terrible. They've been terrible ever since like weeks ago, so it's just completely understandable. So everybody taking the Ravens in this one. So yeah, we'll see what happens eventually, but I'm glad that the Ravens are really starting to pick up. Their defense is starting to pick up. Like we've seen from the Ravens, like this is even though they're not on the road, the Ravens got to treat it like a business trip. You go in here, you get the job done, you move on, and you secure your division champs. Rest up, get healthy, get ready for the playoffs next week. So the Ravens should be able to win this game, but we will find out and see if they do lose. If they do lose, they give Pittsburgh a shot, and we'll talk about Pittsburgh in a minute because they're coming up next. But yeah, starting off with the guarantee here. Everybody taking the Baltimore Ravens in this one. So that's what we got here for the first game of Saturday. Second game on Saturday, we have the Bengals taking on against the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Bengals are doing whatever they can right now to make the playoffs. They're stepping on the gas pedal and they're doing whatever it takes to make the playoffs. No matter what they do, they're just trying to like, hey, we have a chance to make the playoffs. Let's go. Let's push a lot of pressure. Let's go, and then we have an opportunity to make the playoffs. So a pretty interesting slate here. Pittsburgh. So there is a deal for both teams here. The deal is with Cincinnati. So here's the deal for Cincy. Cincy has to win this game to even have a chance to make the postseason, and they're gonna have to rely on 2 things to happen. They need the Dolphins to lose, and they need because the Colts lost last week. They need the Dolphins to win, and they need the Dolphins to lose, and they need the Broncos to lose. So that's the deal with them because the Bengals have the tiebreaker over Denver. So because they won in their last meeting. So I think this one's gonna be close. And then here, if the same thing with the deal with the Steelers. The just talked about. If the Ravens lose, they have an opportunity to make the playoffs. And I'm expecting both teams to play their starters here, in this one as well. So, especially, yeah, I think both teams are playing starters. I don't see either team bitching anybody here, but let's see what we got here. Garrett first, taking the Cincinnati Bengals. Noah's gonna go with the Steelers. Pay Bengals. We have a lot of Bengals here. Pay Bengals. Andy taking the Steelers. I talked to Will. He said he's taking the Steelers. Actually, I talked to everybody here. Aiden's taking the Bengals. The Meat is taking the Bengals as well. Chase is taking the Steelers. Cam's also going to go with the Steelers. Jay Steelers. Coop's taking the Bengals. Like I said, make sure you come join us tonight, Coop, and Cooper and all of us will be live tonight. We're gonna be laughing our ass off once again tonight, so make sure you come join us for that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Liam's gonna take the Bengals. Bengals for Adam. Bengals for Chase. Bengals for Devin. Yeller's still gonna go with the Steelers, even though it did cost him last week, but he's still doing it. Yeller gonna go with the Steelers. My pick here, like I said, both teams are very situational right now, but I'm gonna go with Cincinnati. I think their situational is a little bit more like up for grabs, and like, if they don't win this game, they're done. Steelers are already locked into the playoffs. Bengals are playing a lot better on both sides of the ball, so I'll go with the Bengals here. I do think this will be a pretty entertaining game for Saturday, unlike the other Saturday games or the early games before Sunday because last week was complete bullshit. Um, but yeah, this should be a pretty close game. But so everybody, majority of us taking Cincinnati to close it out to see what happens. So what we got here? So we got 14 on 8? No, 12 on 8. 12 on 8. Okay. That's respectable. I mean, I can see it. That's a good picking spread there. 12 to 8. That's respectable. Um with two teams. I know this game's played in Pittsburgh, so like I said, I'll explain everything tomorrow. I will let you guys know the deal again tomorrow just in case you guys check out the analytics predictions. We will have that up for tomorrow, so make sure you guys go check that out. It should be a lot of fun. Panthers, Falcons. There's no deal here for the Panthers. The Panthers are eliminated from playoff contention, so they got nothing on the line here. But I did ended up leaving the Panthers in their gray look because I actually really liked that gray look for the Panthers last week. And plus, this is the second time we really get to see that, so why not? This is the last time we're gonna see that this season, so why not? Let's roll with the Panthers. Gonna be wearing the gray this week. The Falcons have some deals here on the line, so obviously they're gonna be playing this game. They have to win this game, and they have to let Tampa Bay. They gotta hope that Tampa Bay loses somehow to the Saints. If that happens, they will win the division. If that does not happen, they're out of here. They're eliminated from playoff contention. They're out of the playoffs. But realistically, the Panthers are one of those teams that you don't want to play like doing because the Panthers they like to play spoiler alert sometimes. Like that's the thing about the Panthers. Like they can play spoiler, and they played just spoiler like a couple weeks ago. So can the Panthers play spoiler again? Can they win again? We will find out. So yeah, here we go. Taking the Falcons is J Money there. No, taking the Panthers actually. Let's see. Do we have anybody else playing Panthers? Devin, no. He's actually this is what he said. He said he's taking the Panthers, and he said fuck the Falcons. We're making the postseason. That's what he said. So, and plus he's a Bucks fan, so I'm not surprised he was taking the Panthers. Will's taking the Falcons. Aiden Panthers. The meat. Jay's taking the Falcons. Cam with the Falcons. Jace with the Falcons. Is everybody else really gonna go Panthers? Okay, Derek's gonna do it. And do we have somebody else? Yeah, we have Devin. Devin's also gonna take the Panthers. Everybody else is taking the Falcons. My pick, I'm gonna take the Falcons as well, of course. They're at home. They got everything for them is on the line. They still have a slim shot to make the playoffs, so I do think they will play like it. So so yeah, there you go. Majority of us gonna go with the Panthers. Like I said, the Falcons. If they win this game and the Bucks lose, they will be into the playoffs, and it will determine on the Rams on what seed they are. So yeah, that's the pick there. I'm gonna go with the Falcons on that one, but that one's pretty interesting for that one. All right, next up, Washington, Dallas. What's the deal for this game? Here we go. The Cowboys, nothing. Cowboys got nothing on the line here. Even though they are wearing their blue uniforms here, they are wearing their blue uniforms on the road, which is something we don't see that often from the Dallas Cowboys. Washington, I'm gonna give them a different look this week, and they're gonna be repping their yellow this week. Even though they're not wearing yellow uniforms, I think they're actually wearing the white uniforms, but I don't care. We're gonna give them a different look this week. I actually for week 18 just to give something special. I gave a couple teams a different look this week, so just FYI. But the Commanders, there actually is a deal for them, even though they are locked into the playoffs. So the Commanders, they're in the playoffs, right? But if they win this game, they are the 6th seed because they can't go anything higher. The 5 seed is going to be too out of reach. So yeah, they could get the 6th seed. They could win this game and win the 6th seed. If they do lose, you gotta pray that the backers somehow lose to the Bears because if that doesn't happen, they're going to slide to the 7. So I'm expecting Commanders to play their starters. I mean Dallas has been playing pretty nice recently, but yeah, it just look at this matchup. I just think the matchup here just favors the Commanders. Like I said, situational football. Like I said, this week is all about situation. I forgot to say at the start. This week is literally situational football. That's basically what this is because you don't know who's gonna win at any given moment. But everybody's taking Dallas except for Andy, Derek, and Noah. Them three are both taking the Cowboys. Everybody else will be taking the Washington Commanders in this one. as they take care of business here on the road. Um, I was kind of surprised how the pick'em spread was actually this big. I thought a couple more people was gonna go Dallas because Dallas normally has their way against Washington, no matter if they're better than them or overall the season they're more worse than them. So that might be a little bit shocking there, but Washington, they got a situation. They win this game. They're currently locked into the 16. They can't go anything lower. Yeah, they can't go anything higher. If they lose, they give Green Bay a shot at the 16. So, um, but yeah, but expect Washington to play the starters in this one. Expect both teams to play the starters, um, but yeah, but everybody gonna go. Majority Washington 17-3 is what we got over there. So could this be an interesting game? Yes, we'll see. Are we counting on it? Probably not. But we will find out. Like I said, you guys will see my final scores tomorrow in the analytics predictions video. So make sure to go check that out. It's a lot of fun. But like I said, we will be here for the playoffs. Also for you guys, if you guys are not playing in the Pick'em Challenge and if you guys want to join in the playoffs, just let me know or just comment down below in this video, and then we'll go ahead and get you in. So like I said, we're gonna do playoff picks. Not everybody's gonna be, I don't think not everybody. I don't think is gonna be here when we do the playoff picks. But if you guys want to join the playoff picks, make sure you guys let me know. I don't know why I have Monday Night Football there. I'm not sure. So like I said, just disregard the Monday Night Football. I don't know why I had that there, but whatever. Should be all right. Here we go. Next game, because there actually is no Monday Night Football game and there's no Thursday Night Football game. So just disregard that. I forgot to delete it before I started recording. Um, Bears Packers. The Bears deal is nothing. They can't do anything. They're the horse shit of the division. So there's just nothing to talk about there for the Bears. The Packers. Like I said, I just literally just explained this. If Washington loses, they will have a shot at this. And it's kind of crazy that the Packers have to be a 6 or 7 seed going into the playoffs with just how good the record is. It's kind of like what we talk about when we talk about Sunday Night Football. We will get there, but yeah, it's tough. You have two good teams here going at it. There on Sunday Night Football, so we'll go ahead and get that out of the way for now. We'll focus about more than that when we get there. But like I said, the Packers, if Washington does lose, they do have an opportunity to jump into the 6th seed. If the Washington wins, they're locked into the 7th seed because they made the playoffs and they can't go any higher. But they're at home. I Can the Packers play their starters? I would say yes. I do think the Packers will play their starters in this one. But if this game does get a blowout, I think they will get extra rest. But yeah, surprisingly, you guys might be shocked, but this is not a guarantee. Everybody's taking the Packers except for Jace. So Jace is gonna lone dog it. He's gonna go with the Bears. Jace, I'm surprised people here are actually going with the Bears, but Jace, you're by yourself over there. Everybody else is gonna take the Packers in this one. I just feel bad for the Bears, man. Like the Bears, they just got nothing coming, nothing on their sleeve. So, so everybody gonna go with the Packers there. The Bears do not look good right now. Their offense don't look good. Their defense doesn't look good. So nothing looks good about the Chicago. I mean, maybe, actually, I'll take that back for the defense, but the offense was terrible. So you guys have it. We almost had a guarantee. I'm surprised this one wasn't a guarantee, but we do have a lone dog Jace over there with the Bears. So let's see if he can take advantage of it. But we will see. Um, but yeah, the majority of us going with the Packers on this one at home. Next up, Houston at Tennessee. Tennessee has nothing to play here, but I do like how Tennessee is wearing the Oilers jerseys in Week 18. I think that's a nice nice hookup for them. Oh, by the way, oh, you're right, I forgot. This deal means nothing. This worthless deal is worth nothing because both teams can't do anything here. Neither if the team loses or wins, it won't do anything for them because the Texans, they're locked into that 4 seed. They can't go anywhere else. Even if they do win or lose, they're not going to go anywhere. Because they already won a division. They won a week to go. So the Texans, this is a shit for them. So this game isn't really shit. This deal is worth nothing. So that's just what the thing is there. And like I said, because this game is so pointless, let's go ahead and get to the picks here. Let's see. Like I said, because we literally have nothing to talk about for this game. Garrett and Pay and Noah. Wow, Garrett, Noah, and Payton are all taking the Titans. Sheesh. Okay, here goes the Texans. Garrett. Okay, Andy with the Titans as well. And then we have 2 more people over there. We have Devin and Derek over there with the Titans. Everybody else is taking the Texans in this one. So we will see. Like I said, the Texans, I'll talk about it tomorrow. I was going to say a little bit suspicious. I mean, the Texans have been suspicious this year, but majority everybody. So everybody going to go with the Texans on this one. This one should be a pretty. I mean, I don't really know how to describe this game. This game just feels weird for some reason. It just feels like a game that you just don't know what to expect. Too much of any standpoint, but majority of everybody going to go with the Texans on this one as they try to build at least get some more momentum going into the playoffs. But the Titans won those earlier jerseys. That could be a little bit something there. But like I said, I'm not going to advertise on that. Um, so yeah, we're all going to be taking the Texans on this one. But let's see if the Titan. Let's see. So what's the picking spread here? It's 14-6. Okay, but let's see if the Titans have something to offer here. We will see, but so far not looking like it's majority of everybody going to go with the Texans on this one. Jags, Colts. This like I said, this game, this deal. You guys want to know the deal? This deal is also worth nothing. Nothing can happen here. Like but if you want to talk about draft capital, maybe Jacksonville has a shot maybe to get a little bit closer. Maybe that is part of the deal, but come on, this deal wasn't really worth anything. This deal actually was supposed to worth something if Colts, and the Colts, I'm talking about you, if you did not lose your game last week to the New York fucking Giants. That is embarrassing, Indy. And that's basically in your seat. Like I said, the deal was supposed to be for you to make the playoffs if the Broncos lose. That because you have the tiebreaker over the Dolphins and Bengals. But instead, you go out there, you fuck up, you lose, you lose to you lose to freaking New York. You cost your season, and now you're sitting here, and now we have to sit, and I have to record up here, sit on the chair, and say that this deal is worth nothing because this deal is worth nothing. Nobody can do anything here. So so that's just so if you guys want a deal, that's part of the deal. This deal is worth nothing because of the Colts. That's basically what it is. But overall here, I do think majority of people is going to take the Colts and win this game. Like I said, Jacksonville, I mean they're all right, but they can't score enough points. Even though they are wearing those white uniforms, but we're gonna give them a black look this week. I actually really love Jacksonville in that black really black look. So I end up giving it a black look. So I think it looks pretty good on them. But yeah, majority of everybody gonna go with the Colts in this one. We do have some people here taking the Jags as well as Garrett and Aiden's also gonna go with the Jags. I think we have Cam over there with the Jags, and then we have Derek and Chase. Besides that, everybody else is gonna go with the Indianapolis Colts to win this game at home, unless they go out there and embarrass themselves. Let's face it. The Colts they embarrassed themselves last week. I think they have their little fire in their mouth. I think they come back, win this game. Um, this is not a freebie win though. I think this one could go either way. Like I say, if Jacksonville plays hard, I think they honestly will have a good shot at winning this, but I'm not really gonna count on it. That's why 15-5 there is your pick 'em spread here, favor of the Indianapolis Colts. We will see what happens, but overall, everybody, the majority, going to take the Colts to win this game. But let's see, I don't know, it might have some injuries. Maybe Anthony Richardson's out, but I don't know. I'll talk about all that tomorrow. I'll have more information tomorrow. I don't have enough information today, but yeah. Plus the Colts being a home here definitely helps. So we'll see about that. 15-5. There's a breaking spread there in the favor of the Colts. As we go ahead and move on to our next game here, we got the Bills taking on against the New England Patriots. This deal is actually worth nothing too because both teams have nothing to play for. Well, here's the thing: the Patriots actually have something to play for. They got the play for the number one draft pick. And that's right. If you guys haven't heard yet, the Bills, I mean, yeah, no, the Patriots have the number one pick in the draft right now. So if you're the Patriots, you would actually prefer to lose this game, even if Drake may play. You prefer to lose this game because you already have your franchise quarterback. Maybe you can go get a wide receiver there at the draft. For the Patriots, so if the Patriots lose this game, it will be smart on their end because they have the number one draft pick, and as this recording, I'm pretty sure I'm right, but they have the number one draft pick right now. So it'll be, like I said, it'll be very smart for them to lose this game. Like I said, Buffalo, they got nothing to play for here either. They're already locked into that 2 spot. Can't get one or too far behind Kansas City. Um, so yeah, just with the Bills, they got both teams here really have nothing to play for. But let's see what we got here. Gary gonna go with the Bills. Gonna start us off. Noah taking the Bills. I'm pretty sure majority of people here are still gonna take the Bills, even though the Bills are playing without their starters. We do have Heath over there with the Patriots. Andy's gonna take the Patriots as well, and Wills is gonna take the Patriots as well. Um, but like I said, I can see the Patriots winning. I think it just really comes down to um, it's just gonna come down to like who plays for the Buffalo Bills, who does not. Anybody else going Patriots? Yeller. Okay, Yeller. Okay, no, maybe we do have Chase. Chase take the Patriots too. Okay, and then we have Yeller over there as well. Um, my pick. I was actually kind of questioning about this one going in, but nah, I'm not gonna fall for it. I'm gonna take the Bills. Like I said, it's gonna be very smart for the Patriots to lose this game. So just for that reason, I'm gonna go with the Bills to win this one. Like I said, both teams here really got nothing to play for. Um, Playoff wise or standing wise, both teams got absolutely nothing to play for. But um, but yeah, we'll see what happens. But Bills, I'm gonna pick to win this game. Even with their backups in, I do think they will take care of business. But I don't know. Picking a team that has their backups in, maybe that does actually come back to bite you a little bit. I don't know. We will see. So we have another 14-6 picking spread there. Favorite of the Buffalo Bills, and the majority of us are going to go this route. But if the Patriots win, don't be shocked. Like I said, the Bills, they're probably going to be resting their starters for this one. The Patriots are going to be playing the starters, I believe, or I hope so. So yeah, don't be surprised if the Patriots win. But yeah, majority of us going to go with the Bills in that route. So let's see what happens on there. Next up, Giants at Philadelphia. The Giants played spoiler last week. They ended up sending the Colts home for the season. I'll give them credit for that. They look pretty damn impressed by Rat. Their offense looked good. You're looking at Philadelphia. Here's the thing about Philadelphia. By the way, this deal is worth nothing for both teams because the Giants are eliminated and the Eagles locked into the 2 spot. So there's really nothing to be talking about there to deal perspective. But what sucks about the Eagles is even though they're wearing their black uniforms this week, and I love the Eagles black or where they wear all black uniforms. I think it looks fantastic. But uh, but here's the thing. Here's the thing about the Eagles. The Eagles actually had an opportunity to give Saquon Barkley the actually let's just go. I'm just gonna go and clarify. Everybody here is taking the Eagles, but the Eagles actually had an opportunity to give Saquon Barkley the record, and right now it's probably not gonna happen. I don't think the Eagles are gonna play starters. I mean, I would be surprised if the Eagles play starters, but since they're locked into if they were still in contention from the 1 seed, I probably would think the Eagles would play their starters, a little bit, but yeah, I'm gonna go Eagles. Everybody's gonna take the Eagles here at home. Like this is a guarantee, but it's kind of shocking to see that the Eagles won't at least give Saquon Barkley the record. We'll see if that changes at all, but I haven't really heard anything about that being a change. So it kind of sucks on Saquon Barkley's type, but but yeah, everybody's going to take the Eagles in this one as they are at home. The Giants had a good performance last week, but nobody here apparently thinks that the Giants are going to have the same performance as they had last week. So everybody taking the Eagles in this one, as like I said before, this deal is worth nothing because nothing can change here and nothing will happen. Maybe the Giants for a better draft pick, but besides that, everybody's going to take the Eagles in this one. So we have our second guarantee of the pick show for the final game of the final pick show of the regular season. Like I said, we will be back for the playoffs. Saints, Tampa Bay. I think this one's actually more difficult than what it really thinks. Like you might think it might be an easy one for the Bucks, but something's telling me that the Saints might keep this one a little interesting. I don't know. We will see. The Saints here has nothing to play for. But the Bucks have a huge deal, and there could be many scenarios. So for the Buccaneers, obviously, if they win this game, they're locked into the playoffs. They're fine. It does not matter what Atlanta does. If they win this game, they're in the playoffs. They clinch the division. They're in. But they could also move up in the seeding wise. So if the Buccaneers win this game, if the Buccaneers beat the Saints, which I'm pretty sure, I'll go ahead and put everybody's picks here because everybody's taking the Bucks as well. But here's the deal for this game. If the Buccaneers win this game, okay, like I said, good. They're in the playoffs. They're fine. But like I said, they also have an opportunity to make it into the number 3 seed. And the way they can do that is they can win this game, and then if my Rams, if we lose to the Seahawks, then that will flip seeding. Obviously, right now in the NFC, you would probably want that 3 seed instead of 4 seed because the loser I mean whoever is in the 4 seed has to play the loser of the Sunday night football game and not in the first round. And that's not really going to be a promising matchup for both teams. I mean, both teams will fight. Don't get me wrong, but it's probably not the best matchup for you. So so just give it that regard. The Buccaneers should be able to take care of business here. I mean, they're at home. They're playing as the Saints, who looks completely awful right now. So, yeah, everybody taking the Bucks. So we have another guarantee here. Understand another understandable guarantee, but yeah, everybody gonna go with the Bucks in this one as they are at home, and they like I said they have a lot on the line here. And I'm expecting the Bucks to play. Am I expecting the Bucks to play their starters? Yes, yeah, absolutely. The Bucks are going to be playing the starters because they have a chance to clinch the division. So, and they cannot afford to lose. Um, so yeah, but everybody going to go with the Bucks in that one as they get ready into playoff form, and we'll see what happens between them and something else. Next up here, Kansas City at Denver. Is there anything on the line here for the Chiefs? No, because the Chiefs already locked up the number 1 seed, and they will be benching starters. I mean that's basically was my pick here. The Chiefs are benching starters. No starters are playing for the Chiefs as they should be. I mean the Chiefs they have no reason to play their starters anybody. Um, Meanwhile, looking at Denver, Denver has a whole lot going on here. So obviously, Denver has an easy path. You win, you're in. I mean, it's just plain and simple. You win, you're in the playoffs. Congratulations. But if you lose, you can still get in, but you need some things to happen. So if the Broncos are managed to lose this game somehow, they're gonna need one of the three. No, they're gonna need all 3 teams to lose. They need the Bengals to lose. They need the Bengals to lose. They need the Dolphins to lose, and they need the who was that third team in there? They need the oh no, okay, never mind. It's just them two. Come think about the Colts. I think like the Colts should be in here, but they're not. So if Denver loses, they can still get to the playoffs, but they gotta hope that Cincinnati and Miami loses this week. Um, so yeah, that is the stake there for that game. Like I said, Denver has a whole lot on the line. Let's see who we pick. Garrett's still gonna go with the Chiefs anyway, as well as Noah, even though they're not playing starters. Okay, let's just go ahead and throw a pay over there with Denver. Then we have Heath is gonna take Denver as well, and he's gonna take the Chiefs. Will with the Chiefs as well. Aiden's gonna take the Chiefs to meet with Denver. Chase with Kansas City. Cam's taking Denver. Chase Chiefs. Cooper's gonna take Denver. Derek Chiefs. Nate Denver. Liam's gonna take Denver. Adam Denver. Chase is gonna be taking Denver as well as Damon. Let's see who's Yeller gonna go with. I'm actually curious about this pick for Yeller. Yeller's gonna go Denver. He's going Denver. He said Kansas City's. Yeller said Kansas City's in. Oh wait, I can't tell right now. Kansas City's um starters being out was the difference for me. I'm gonna say the same thing. I'm gonna take Denver here as well. Like I said, Kansas. I am now. I did now. Didn't get me wrong. I have never picked against Kansas City so far this year. This will be my first time picking against Kansas City because like I said, if they're playing their starters, I would probably take the Chiefs because they're the better team here. But yeah, I'm gonna go Denver. Denver's also wearing throwbacks for this one, so I'm actually pretty excited to see the throwbacks back. But um, but yeah, everybody gonna go Denver on this one. Actually, we have a good old fashioned split here. I think. Oh no, okay, not 11:09. That's kind of shocking there because no Kansas City are not playing their guys. But here's the thing: the Chiefs are a well coached team, so they can win this game regardless. But we'll see what happens there. I think this one should be another close one there. Chargers Vegas. The deal here is worth nothing here for the Raiders, but when you look at the Chargers, there's like I said, the Chargers. There's a couple scenarios that could happen here. So the Chargers are in the playoffs, they're locked in. They will have a chance to get into the 5 seed just by simply winning this game and hoping that the Steelers lose to the Bengals, which I am predicting here. So if the Chargers win and the Steelers lose, they will go to the 5 seed and the Steelers will go to the 6 seed, and that would be very critical because who you want to play? Do you want to play the Do you want to play possibly the Texans or do you want to play the Ravens? I think that's a huge difference there. So I think the Chargers will be playing their starters. I am expecting the Chargers to play their starters. The Raiders, obviously, they're going to play starters as well. They're gonna, but the Raiders actually have been winning some games recently. That's the thing about this, but like it could be a little bit tricky. It could be a trap game because, like I said, the Raiders are playing their starters and their offense has to be able to move the ball a little bit. So I actually do think this pick is actually pretty trickier than what we all advertising here. But we do have 6 people with the Raiders, and that kind of might shock you guys a little bit. But let's see if we got who's taking the Raiders. Noah's gonna take Noah, Aiden. Okay, Chase, no. Caleb's not gonna do it. Okay, Jason's gonna take the Raiders. And then we have Cooper's taking the Raiders as well. And then we have Derek with the Raiders. Like Cooper said he might change his pick, so we'll see. Adam's gonna take the Raiders, and then everybody else is taking the Chargers. So like I said, I'm going to take the Chargers as well. And it's situational football. They got a chance to move on to the 5 seed. If Pittsburgh does lose, Pittsburgh has a tough matchup this week. Um, so we'll see. Like I said, I'm expecting Chargers to play their starters. So I do think that will give them another advantage there. But we will see. We will find out, and we'll go from there. But another pick and spread here in favor of the Chargers. I do think they take care of business here on the road, but we will find out. Bolting up for this one, so we will see what comes up. Next up, Seattle at the Rams. And they're like I said, there's a shame about this one. It was a shame that you looked at this game, it's like, oh my god, this is for the NFC West title. Not anymore because the Rams they clinched the division because they had what was it, the strength of victory or the strength of schedule tiebreaker over Seattle. So Seattle's out. It's kind of unfortunate. It's kind of very unfortunate how the way Seattle went out. Like I said, Seattle they looked. I mean they were right there the whole time, and it just came down to strength of schedule. So it's kind of unfortunate for Seattle there. Like I said, here, but nothing really matters to them. So for the Rams actually have a deal here. Yes, we are locked into the playoffs. Yes, we are benching starters, but the Rams can potentially go down to the 4 seed if they do lose this game and the Bucks win. Will fall to the 4 seed, and that could be causing some trouble there, because then you're gonna have a tough matchup in round one with the loser of Sunday Night Football game. So I do think this is a situation here for the Rams to win. So we will see who we pick here. Garrett's going to take the Rams. Noah with the Seahawks. Pay's going to take the Seahawks. Um, let's see. Heath with the Rams. Andy's with the Seahawks. Will is taking the Rams. Aiden as well. To meet with the Seahawks as well as Chase. We do have Cam with the Rams. Chase, okay. Cooper with the Rams. Derek with the Seahawks. Nate's taking the Seahawks. Jace with the Rams. Adams taking the Seahawks. Chase is taking the Rams. Devin Rams. Yeller said he was going to take the Rams, but he's not. But they're not playing starters, so he's going to go Seattle. I said I do respect the situation for the Rams, even though they are benching stars. But like I said, this is a situation for the Rams. I think the Rams have to win this game because if not, they're going to be a tough round matchup in week 4. I'm actually going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to pick my Rams to win this game. I'm actually going to do it. Yes, I know the Rams are not playing starters, but I'm actually feeling it. I actually do think the Rams, they know the situation. Even without playing stars, I do think they will put out good have a good showing in this one. And I'm actually going to go my Rams. This is risky as hell. If you're picking the Rams here, it is pretty risky because who knows what can happen next. But I'm feeling my Rams. I think my Rams take care of business here. But it is not going to be an easy one for sure. But we will find out. But I'm surprised majority of people here is taking the Rams. I'm like maybe a lot of people here is taking Seattle because the Rams are not playing their stars. But oh wow, 11:09. Okay, all right. So that kind of shocked me that majority of us are going with the Rams, even though they are benches or starters. But we will see if that come back to bite us or not. But we will see. We'll find out, and we'll move on. Next up, Dolphins at the Jets. The Jets have nothing to play for here, but the Dolphins, they still have a shot to make the playoffs. And the reason how they do that, they win this game, and then they gotta hope that the Broncos lose to the Chiefs, even though they aren't playing their stars. That's gonna be a tough ask. And it does not matter what Cincinnati does because Cincinnati is behind them in the standings. So it does not matter what happens there. The Dolphins will have their own destiny if they go out here and win this game. I said we're going to give the Dolphins a different look this week. We're going to put them in orange. We did have this one time during the year, but I never brought it out since. So we're going to bring it out this week. As like I said, week 18. Like I said, I gave teams different looks this week. Cause I think it looks pretty good on them. So we're gonna give the Dolphins the good old orange look this week as they travel into New York and play against the Jets. But here's the thing: the Dolphins are definitely in situational football territory, but the Jets do, like I said, the Jets, they have star power to beat you. I think this Jets team is very. I mean, they're not good, but they have pieces, man. Like you might nobody would ever thought the Jets were gonna be this bad going into this year. But I said the Jets, they have pieces. They have pieces to beat you. They have offensive weapons. They have defensive weapons. I did heard that Tua is not playing here for the Dolphins, and I could very much here switch my pick on this one. Or if people switch their picks here, maybe they haven't heard that Tua Laloa's not going to be playing in this one. Um, but we'll see. We'll find out. But we do have majority of people here going with the Dolphins in this one. I'm going to go ahead and pull it out, and you guys will see who's taking the Dolphins, who's taking the Jets. My pick for right now, I did end up taking the Dolphins to win this one, but I can easily change my mind because the Tua is not playing. They're in the cold. And they're playing against the Jets. They're playing against a team that could score on them. They're playing against a team that could beat them. But I'm gonna go situational football here. I'm gonna say situational football says Dolphins, so I'm gonna go with the Dolphins as well. Like I said, it's week 18. I'm basically going off situational football, so I'm gonna go with the Dolphins to get the job done here. Maybe get a chance at the postseason. Maybe have a chance at the dance. So I got that for Sean McVay, by the way. So we'll see. Dolphins, everything on the line here. Jets, nothing on the line. So I'm gonna lean towards the Dolphins, but I can easily change my pick there. We'll see. Analytics video coming out tomorrow, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Niners, Cardinals, like this game, this deal. You guys want to hear the deal for this one again? This deal is worth nothing because nothing can happen here. These are two disappointing NFL teams here going at it here. Especially the Niners, they've been disappointing anyway, but especially with the Cardinals because the Cardinals actually has something going before the bye. They come after the bye and they struggle. I mean, and that's pretty disappointing there. But the curious thing about the Cardinals, they play way better football at home. That's the thing about the Cardinals, though. Like if you want to pick the Cardinals, I understand it because they play better football. And the Niners don't, and the Niners are just complete with injuries. We'll see the injury front going into next week. I think this game really, for me, just comes down to who's playing and who's not playing for either team. Who's playing for San Francisco? Just really, I don't really care about Arizona, but who's really playing for San Francisco? That's really comes down to me. If they have majority of the weapons, they play. I know that Brock Purdy's out, and Joshua Dobbs is going to be starting. So this is actually a revenge game for Joshua Dobbs, but But let's see what we got here. So we got Garrett taking the Niners, going to start us off. Noah's going to be taking the Cardinals, pay with the Niners. Niners with Heath. Niners, Will Niners, Aiden Niners. Niners, Cam Niners, Chase Niners, Cooper Niners. Garrett's going to take the Cardinals as well as Nate. Oh, wow. Nate's also going to take the Cardinals. Okay. Liam's going to take the Cardinals as well. And Adam's going to take the Niners. We got Chase with the Niners. Devin's taking the Cardinals. Yeller's going with the San Francisco 49ers. And like I said, depending on injury, it comes down to me. But for right now, I do think San Francisco will have enough pieces to win this game. So I'm going to go with the Niners right now. As like I said, the Cardinals, they are struggling. Niners defense is a little suspicious. So we'll see. I can easily switch my pick on this. I can easily switch it because I can see Arizona definitely playing better and winning at home. So like I said, analytics predictions, you guys will see my final answers tomorrow. But at the end of the day, I'm going to go with the Niners right now. But I need to see what their injury front is. And I think that will determine my pick here. But I'm going to go with the Niners for right now, assuming that they have enough weapons out there to win the game. So we will see. Let's say both teams are obviously going to be playing starters because they're already all playoff contention. But we'll see, and we'll find out here. So 7 people taking the Cardinals there. Not really surprising there, but we will see. And ladies and gentlemen, the moment that everybody's been waiting for, the moment that you guys have been waiting for, the moment the world has been waiting for, the Sunday night football game. We got the Vikings going into Detroit to facing against the Lions. The Lions are wearing those black uniforms once again. Those look sick. Okay, they look sick as hell. But man, this game is gonna be all about the ages. This is what we really been wanting to wait for I can't wait to break this, especially this game. I can't wait to break this down tomorrow. Can't wait to get into it. Um, both teams are playing out of their minds right now. Both teams are playing great over the course of the year. I can't believe this. I can't believe this game. We're talking about this game, and we're talking about it like, oh my gosh, this is to win the division. Not only to win the division, this is to get the 1 seed, the playoff bye. The loser is not deserving at this, but the losing team is going to be a 5 seed and is ended up have to going on the road in the playoffs. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna have to face either the Rams or the Bucks or the Falcons if the Bucks lose. Um, but we will see about this game. Like I said, both it's a whoever loses this game does not deserve to be the 5 seed. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, whoever loses this game does not deserve to be the 5 seed. I think that's pretty fair. I think everybody will agree with me on that. But man, I mean this one's tough here. So let's go ahead and get to the picks. I see everybody got here. Garrett and Noah are both taking the Vikings. Well, as Pay's taking the Lions. Heathen's gonna take the Vikings. Well as Andy Will with the Lions. Well as Aiden, Demi, and Chase and Cam also go with the Lions. Jason's gonna go with the Lions as well. Cooper's gonna take the Vikings. Derek with the Vikings. Nate is gonna go with the Vikings as well. Um, we're gonna go with the Lions. Adam Lions. Jay's gonna be taking the Vikings. Devin gonna go with the he's gonna go with the Detroit Lions. Yeller's gonna go with the Vikings. Like Yeller is more like a Vikings guy than Lions guy. So just let you guys know. This one's tough. I originally said Minnesota because Minnesota has the defense to win it. But in the Saints, both of these offenses are good. Both defenses are good. In my pick of this one, I think this one really comes down to home field advantage, and that is Detroit. So I'm gonna ride with Detroit right now. Like I said, this game really comes down to home field advantage. So I'm gonna lean towards the Vikings. I mean, I'm gonna lean towards the Lions on this one, but I can definitely see the Vikings winning, and I can definitely change my pick. It definitely because once again, it depends on who's playing and who is not playing for either team. So we have to take a look at that, but we will find out. We will find out tomorrow. Like I said, we'll find out tomorrow who's playing and who's not playing. But for right now, I'm gonna go Detroit to win it at home. And this one's in this situation. If this game was in the bank, I'm picking Minnesota here, absolutely. But um, but yeah, I will take the Vikings. I mean, I'm gonna take the Lions to win this one at home on Sunday Night Football, and should be a very entertaining game. Obviously, I'll give you guys right now. This is by far the best game of the week. So make sure just kind of give you guys a little FYI for tomorrow. But this one should be a pretty entertaining game, and we'll see how it goes. Like I said, this is for the 1 seed. This is for all the marbles, the division, the 1 seed, the bye, everything. So we'll see about this tomorrow. Like I said, it's going to be fun breaking all these down matches game tomorrow. So we will find out to see what my final answers are, and that is going to be it for the NFL weekly pick show for the regular season. But like I said, we will be back for the playoffs. So like I said, if you guys have already, make sure to hit the like, subscribe button, make sure to join the Discord. Make sure you guys come join us. We're gonna be live a little bit later tonight. Me and the guys, we're gonna hop on here. Like I said, we're going to laugh our asses off all night. So make sure you guys come join us for then. But into the meantime, here I'm gonna hop off. This thing is, you guys can watch it on time. This is BabyRSNation.com. Peace out. Stay safe. We'll see you guys in the next one. And we're going to break everything down tomorrow. So, like I said, peace out. Stay safe. See you on the next one. We'll see you guys soon.